So, what is going on? There's a lot of topics today to talk about, really. Music, one. Miyazaki films, that really has gone good. The Boy and the Heron, I really want to watch that. Maybe I will after 5 tests, but I'm not sure about that. You know, I really do feel old because there's not much music I like apart from, well, Frank Sinatra, Oh Blue Eyes, from way back in 1940s. Really, I wasn't even a fetus back then. That's funny to say, but well, I see that I really enjoy calmer music, jazz. Right now, I'm listening to average generic YouTube playlist that's titled like music for a quiet night, music so that you can fall asleep, music so that you can dream of something that is hopefully not bad. I don't know what that was about, but oh no, actually I do know. These are pretty calming, really. Most people on YouTube just create these for fun or for their own use, but yeah, they're pretty useful. Well, now back to Miyazaki films. As a kid, you never know, how good their music is because it's always in the background. You're probably paying attention to Totoro lunging around. I don't know if that's the right word. Trunching, treading. He's a tank, an absolute unit. Or actually, I've never. I'd say your castle's moving like Howl, but I've actually not finished Howl's Moving Castle. I just kind of left it after watching the main part because I forgot about it. But Merry Go Round is a fucking masterpiece. I love Merry Go Round. That part of music really helped me these past few days. Like, the stress is a lot for trying to get into a good, university and shit. Need some external sources to help you with that. Sorry, let me hydrate. It's always good to hydrate. Always good to hydrate. Ah, that's better. Okay. Now, you see, the music from Miyazaki films really paints the mood for the story. Or just listening to it on your lonesome. You sit down, maybe read a book, and or a web novel or whatever you desire, and then you just put on the quiet ambient house moving castle merry-go-round, and then you can imagine yourself in a calm house, humble abode, maybe fireplace in the audio as well. It's really calming, but distracting since, well, I'm gonna have to study, but during studies it also works pretty well. I really thought I could talk about this more, but maybe not. The first video was like 16 minutes. I don't know how I yapped for that long, but yeah, I had a lot on my mind. Oh yeah, right. People are complained a lot about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse not winning, but I just don't see it winning. It's good, but or maybe they misunderstood best animated film, as in the best film that is an animation, and not just the best the best animated film, as in a film that's animated the best, you know. Or I don't know what they were trying to do with that, but I do believe it's the former, where the amount of hidden values and personal feelings Miyazaki, not the Dark Souls maker, the movie creator one, put into The Boy and the Heron was really good. The deeper meanings, they also are like such a high level of understanding of life needs. Not such, I'm over exaggerating, of course, most adults would probably get it, but it really also shows that Spider-Man into the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, a movie dominated for all ages, lost. Actually, I won't say lost. It's more of a tragedy, really. Animated films being compiled into a single category really doesn't do it justice. But what I would say is that The Boy and the Heron shows just how good a film is and can be without conforming to every single age group. You can make a gritty, dark film like Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki, but you can still have it win. You can still have the story be superb and amazing without, making it fun and lovable for children. And that's, I feel like, one of the charms of it, other than the very good message and all that. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was how, when you suddenly gain motivation and then you lose it and then you gain it and then you lose it. It's really, really tiring, but it's quite fine as well. I don't really have qualms with it, but on the other hand, it takes a toll on your mind. Just like how, when you're talking to someone and they suddenly just, stop talking to you. And then you're like, well, did I do something? They say no. Then you're like, okay. But nothing is changing. It's still the same no conversation. Like the relationship between you and that person just reset back to zero. Well, not zero. Probably more comfortable around them, but that's about it. I don't really understand how girls work since, you get it probably, but it's a bit confusing. Or maybe I'm also doing the same thing and I'm hypocritical. I don't know. So this probably isn't the place to talk about this. I'm veering off topic, but going back to the first topic, the old jazz era, that was really cool, The music produced there had a lot of emotion in it, even if it wasn't conformative. It didn't go to normal. How do you say this? It doesn't conform with normal songs, sounds, melodies. For example, my favorite jazz singer, my favorite any singer, Broadway. Yeah, Broadway would fit better. Frank Sinatra, he most of the time doesn't even go along with the melody. He invents his own, and as illustrated or put forth by one of his songs, he likes to sing his way. And that's very, very, what's the word? Inspiring, awe-inducing. I don't know, but it's interesting I don't know. It's really good for me since an unambitious fellow like me. You see what I did there? Well, I guess that's about it without, I don't really have topics to ramble on, or maybe I did. And when I clicked record and talked about it, I just fucking forgot. Oh, maybe I shouldn't swear, but hey, it's still pretty cool. Waiting for a game to download right now, which I can play later after the multitude of tests I've got at school. It's funny, really. You study all this time, the whole year, and then boom, and it's gone. Your knowledge isn't even needed unless you go down that career path. You just don't get to use it ever again, and then what have you traded for that? Your creativity? Sleepless nights? Your soul? Oh, I'm not old or expert or professional enough or have enough life experience and learning or whatever to criticize. I can't even talk properly. Can't even criticize the school system in any country, even, well, except the countries that don't educate their children. But I still feel like it's detrimental, I can't even copy a single drawing onto a paper anymore. As a kid, you'd be able to do that. I'd be able to do that almost perfectly without even having to put my paper and look through and trace the lines. I can just look at it and draw it on another paper. It was really more impressive, really, than now. Any skills I've got as a kid have now deteriorated away. Last time I went ice skating, in third grade, I was able to go around the whole ice rink in a fast motion, twirl and do all sorts of shit. And what happened in high school? I fucking face palmed, hit my head, and got a bruise like a fucking Looney Tunes character. It's really funny, but still. Anyway, enough about that. Ramblings aren't all too good. I'll probably distract myself from doing anything. So, that's about it. See ya. Fucking moist critical. Yeah, that's all for today's rambles. I'll catch you on the flip side. I should probably generate. No, not generate. AI generated words aren't good. I should probably create a catchphrase or something to end off. No, I'm just prolonging the video. Alright, see you later.